welcome back. Today's gonna be a really quick, easy video. But I got food in my teeth. I was just eating chips. Anyway, if you have hooded eyes, if you like darker shades, and if you want to learn how to apply it, stick around and let's apply some eyeshadows. Yeah. Alright. Honestly, I was about to re-record my intro because the first couple times, I don't know what I was doing. It's really late at night and I get pretty hyper. But I'm not going to, okay? That's me. Late at night. A little too crazy. Don't judge. Just be yourself. And oh yeah, don't forget to subscribe. Hit the little bell so you get notifications when I post videos. I do post weekly. Alright guys, let's get started for the 5th time. So I'm going to use the 4-in-1 Correcting Primer from Pure. You can use whichever primer you prefer. Go ahead and prime your face. I'm going to go ahead and do one side of my face like that's all done, and I can just focus on the other side and go a little bit more into details. I'm going to use the Pure 360 Hydrogel to prime my lids and my under eye area as well. And I'm going to go ahead and use my IT Cosmetics brush, dip it into Showtime. I do have hooded eyes. I prefer to apply the eyeshadow on my lid after I apply it on my lid if I want it more vibrant or even darker. If I'm doing a darker shade, I will go ahead and apply a little more. But because hooded eyes, your top layer does overlap your lid, it's best to just start off with a little bit of eyeshadow and then just build it up if you want more intensity, but blend out what you already have on your eyelid. Then I'm going to go ahead and keep patting it down and patting motions. And I'm going to get my blending brush from Morphe, my M505. Alright, now let's get this brush and put it to work. What you want to do is start from your lid where you have the eyeshadow and move it in a back and forth motion very gently, very softly, but go upward towards your crease. And from your crease, you want to even go a little bit higher towards your brow bone. Once you do that, take your time. Don't be too harsh with it, otherwise you're going to have those harsh lines. Have pigment with your IT Cosmetics brush or whichever brush you're using. It can be more compact, a bit denser, like they can pick up more pigment. Apply the shade that you're using. For this one, if you have this palette, it's a 12 AM, which is a gray shimmery shade, and apply it to the outer corner. Once you apply it to the outer corner, you're going to go ahead and smoke it out and even bring it a little bit higher into the crease area. And because we're using a darker shade, we're going to just go ahead and blend the eyeshadow out a bit more. So like that wing look at the edges of your eyelids. And just blend everything out. Make sure everything's nice and even as far as the shades go. Make sure they're all blended. There's no harsh lines. Bring it up a little bit more into your brow bone area. Not all the way up, but just a little bit more. Alright, we're almost done. See, it's really easy to follow. I wanted to keep it simple, but still fun. Something that pops, something exciting. Anyways, on to the next step. So you want to use a concealer brush, or I mean, if you want to use your beauty blender, that works too. Just make sure whatever you use, you're able to kind of shape your eyeshadow the way you want it. For this look in particular, if you have hooded eyes, I would suggest you to kind of flicker the eyeshadow out, clean up that shape. Alright, now once we do that, you want to get any smudge brush you use. I'm going to use the one that I got from Sephora. I got it a while ago, but I love this brush. I use it for everything. So I'll go ahead and smudge my lash line. And I'll first start with Showtime. Once I'm done smudging Showtime, I'll move on to 12 AM under Showtime. Very thin layer, but just to create that dimension. That two shade dimension. And then you're gonna get any brush for this part. I'm just gonna use my Ulta brush, and I'm gonna apply Twilight to the inner corner of my eyes and my brow bone. Alright, I'm going to use a brow gel, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills gel, eyebrow gel. And once I'm done with that, I'm going to go ahead and just move on to the eyelashes. I'll apply those off of camera. Alright, and I'm going to use the Tattoo Studio eyeliner, but I really love this white eyeliner. It's really, really, really bright white compared to all the other ones I've had. This one's the best so far. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and use Born This Way foundation. I'm going to apply it to the side of the face that doesn't have foundation, and I'm going just to pat it on. I don't want it to look streaky, so I go in tapping motions. That's the best way to apply it if you want a more flawless foundation application. And once I am done applying my foundation, I will go ahead. Bronzer is really nice. It's not orangey, it's actually gives you like a nice little glow, like you look more tan than anything. Some bronzers make you look a little bit orange, but this one actually doesn't do that, which is nice. Now, just as if you were actually contouring, you're gonna do the same thing with this bronzer, but it's just a powder instead of a cream base. So you're just gonna go ahead and do your cheekbones, your forehead area, jawline, and then bring it down your neck like that. It all looks even. With the same Purminerals bronzer brush or blush brush, can be used for both. I'm going to go ahead and use it for the blush as well. And then go ahead and use whichever lip liner you want to use. I'm using the Expose by Kylie Jenner. And once I am done using that, lining my lips, taking my sweet, sweet time, 3 years later, still lining away. The Chrome Glaze, which is so pretty, which actually makes it pop. I actually really like this glaze, or this gloss, I should say. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and put the Lancome translucent powder, my forehead area, my T-zone area where I get really oily, under my eye area. And the nice thing about this powder is that it doesn't get cakey, so you're not going to see any cracking underneath your eyes when you smile, or even your smile lines. So that's really nice about this one. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button, little bell, and yeah, comment below, let me know what you think of this look.